Hi, this is Loretta McGrath here at Body Therapy Spa, located inside Awakening Wellness, downtown St. Pete. I'm going to teach you how to get rid of a little pain in the neck. So we're going to use a foam roller, and if you don't have a foam roller, you can use a tennis ball. So we're going to start utilizing the foam roller first, placing it on the ground, and you're going to put it on your thoracic, which is where your shoulder blades are. You're going to start there, bring it down, and then you're going to support your head with, and then you're going to push up your hips and roll the foam roller up and down, all the way up the thoracic. Not on the neck, but just below the neck and a little bit past your shoulder blades. Just warming up that area. I like to do this for a couple of minutes. And then what I like to do is rotate the elbow down to the hips, really get some movement in that thoracic. Elbows up and rotate to the hip. Up, rotate to the side, up, rotate to the side, up and rotate to the side. I like to do this about 5 to 10 times on each side. Then you go ahead and put your hips down, roll off your foam roller, and if you don't have a foam roller, you can utilize your tennis ball just by putting it on the ground, putting it on your rhomboids back here, and rolling up and down on this side. It's a little bit more aggressive to have the tennis ball, but you can use it that way. Okay, so the next one is lats. So the lats are on the sides here, and they pull the shoulders forward, and then which helps the head come forward, which we don't want. So to release the lats all the way to the side, notice how I'm having my arm all the way up, and I'm pressing with one of my legs up and down on the sides of the lats right here. Rolling that out, rotating my palm up and down, firing my lats, and then rotating back and forth. And I like to do this about 1 minute to 2 minutes on each side. And then we'll switch. Arm out, roll up and down, palm facing up, palm facing down, foam rolling up and down a couple of minutes, and then I rotate back and forth, right on that lat, getting the tissue supple and ready for us to stretch. Okay, go ahead and get up. Now we're going to create more mobility in the thoracic. So we lay on our sides with our foam roller. Arm is out and palms are together. And you rotate all the way up and as far as you can go, making sure that your knees are clamped onto the foam roller. And back. Up, rotate out, creating mobility. If you do not have mobility in your thoracic, your neck cannot move. So this is what we're doing. We're creating mobility in the thoracic, which is the upper part of the torso. And back, all the way up and back. Last one up. I like to do 5 to 10 of these on each side. And let's switch. Make sure to have the foam roller in between the knees. Arms are out in front of you. Palms are together. And rotate up and out and back. Up and out and back. Up and out and back. And again, 5 to 10 times on each side. And back. And then now go ahead and get up. We're going to foam roll our pectorals, which are the parts of your chest right here. And if you have tight pectorals, they will rotate your shoulders forward and force your head out. And that's what pinches a lot in the neck. So we're going to get those areas supple. If you have a foam roller, this is how you do this. Bring the arm all the way out. And roll onto the foam roller and up and down. And then you roll out and forward, up and down. Just making sure that area gets foam rolled and gets blood flow. And I like to do this for about a minute or two. I rotate and go to the next side. All the way out. Put your arm out and then pivot forward and back. Pivot forward. You can roll up and down. You'll feel the area that's tender. Back and forth. And you can utilize a tennis ball if you do not have a foam roller. And Carolyn is going to demonstrate how to do this. So she's laying flat on the ball, arm out, and she's pivoting onto the ball to press, have a little bit more pressure on the ball so she can get that area supple. Awesome, great, thank you, Carolyn. Okay, the next one, go ahead and grab your foam roller, and we're gonna strengthen the rhomboids because they become weak with the shoulders forward. And that pulls your head forward. So we want to make sure that the shoulders get pulled back, and this is how we fix that. Go ahead and lay on the foam roller, like so. You're going to bend your elbows and press your elbows down to the ground and bring them up above your head, still pressing the elbows to the ground and back. And all the way up, keeping those elbows pressed all the way down to the ground with the full movement, all the way up, all the way down. I like to do this about 10 to 15 times to really strengthen that area. And down, and this is how you're gonna roll off of your foam roller, is to the side and push yourself up. That's the safest way to get off of the foam roller. Now we're going to be doing a different thing without the foam roller. You're going to be doing stretching and strengthening, and we're going to demonstrate that now. So you're going to sit straight up, and you're going to let your ear go to the shoulder. So relax the ear to the shoulder, opening up the side, and then now you're going to be pressing. Bring your hand around, pressing above the temple, down, while you're pressing your head up. So it's resisting each way. So I'm pressing my hand into my head, and my head into my hand. Up and down, resisting and stretching each side about 10 to 15 times. Bring it over, relax, and then now press. Move side to side. This is going to open up and strengthen the trapezius, which is right connected to the neck and causes a lot of issues. So we're stretch, pressing down with the hand, and then I press up into my hand with my head, resisting each movement, going deeper and deeper in the stretch. And you're also strengthening that area each time. Now we're going to be rotating our head this way with resistance, placing our palm on our head, rotating to the side, pressing our palm into our head, and then rotating it back. So there's constant resistance on every single movement. Rotation and resistance. I like to do this 5 to 10 times on each side. Make sure you're resisting, pressing your hand into the head and the head into the hand. And switch all the way. Press your hand into your head while you rotate. You're going to be firing all the muscles into your neck. And rotate. You might start to shake in your neck, and that tells you that there are some weak areas that you need to strengthen. And like I said, 5 to 10 times on each side. And now we're going to strengthen our neck extensors, which are in the back. So you're interlink your hands and put them on the back of your head, elbows out. You're pressing your head all the way down. And then while you're pressing your head all the way down, you're pushing your head all the way up. So your hands are resisting the head all the way down, and then you're resisting all the way up. So you should feel resistance right in the back of your neck, on the way up and down. So strengthening and stretching that area. And again, 5 to 10 times, depends on what your weakness is. And now the neck flexors. These muscles get extremely weak because we don't ever strengthen them. So I'm going to show you how to strengthen them, and that actually will lift the jawline and also lift the skin on the neck. So these are really great to do. Thumbs underneath the chin, and you're just basically saying yes. So you're going to press down, so I'm pressing up, and then I'm pressing my chin down into my fingers. So all the way down and all the way up. Resisting each movement all the way down and all the way up, all the way down and all the way up. And again, I like to do at least 10 to 15 on this one because it can very, very weak. I hope you enjoyed the class, and if you ever have neck pain, just remember, do these exercises and it will go away. Please follow us on Facebook, Awakening Wellness, and also Body Therapy Spa. Thank you.